Hi guys, welcome to Grandma's Kitchen. Today I'm making cheese pasties. So the following ingredients: I've got 200 grams of cheese, cheddar cheese, and I've got 150 grams of onions, 380 grams of potatoes, and the following spices: I've got 5 grams of black pepper, 5 grams of salt, a spoon of mixed herbs, and I've got 2 tablespoons of butter. I bought a puff pastry and it weighs 320 grams, but you can make your own at home, but I'm using this one. So I peeled the potatoes earlier on and I'm going to chop them into small sizes, and then we're going to boil these to season them. Right, so I've put them in boiling water and I've put a bit of salt in just to season them. I'm going to bring them to boil and then we'll let them simmer for a bit. Small pieces finely chopped, and then we're going to just cook them for a couple of minutes till they're nice and brown. So I boiled the potatoes for 10 minutes and then we're going to let them cool. And I'm going to get the onions ready while they're getting. I'm going to just do the onions. I'm going to just soften them. I'll add the butter in. I'm going to add half of it now. I'm going to heat it and then I'll add the other half in halfway. Add in the remaining butter. And I'm going to add the salt in. Mixed herbs, black pepper. Give that a mix. Right, so the onion's done. I've only done them for about 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to turn the gas off. And then I'm going to add the potatoes in. I'm just going to mash them with a fork and then I'll give them a good mix. Right, so I'm just mixing really well. We're going to put this to the side, let it cool down before we do the filling. My filling's ready. I'm just going to let it cool down and then we'll come back to it. I've got egg here to, I'm just going to go over the pasties. That will give a nice colour to it, nice and golden brown. Right, so I'm just going to add the cheese in now and then we'll mix that together. And then the filling's ready. Just gonna roll the pastry. So I'm gonna cut them in. But you can do them to your own size. You can do them smaller. You can do them, you know, I'm just doing 4 there. Preheated the oven. And I've preheated the oven already for 15 minutes on 180. Just gonna press them down like that, and that'll just give it a nice shape, a design to it. Right, so I'm just gonna put little holes in. But you can do any design really. You can do it with a knife, so I'm just doing it with the. Right, so I've got the tray ready, which I've oiled it, and I put the paper in, put the egg on, That'll give a nice shine and be nice and golden brown. That'll just give it a nice colour to it, and it'll give a nice fragrance. Can't wait to try them. Right. Just going to sprinkle some herb on it. As I say, so I have preheated the oven on 180, and I'm going to put it in the middle shelf for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll come halfway and have a look at them. Right guys, my cheese pasties are ready. On 180 Celsius, it took 30 minutes. So out of the filling, I got 8 pasties made. So I've got the other 4 in the oven. And let's get plating. Right, so look at them, they're nice and crispy, golden brown. They're, can you see, they're nice and fluffy. Right, so we're just going to plate these. Right guys, so I've finished making the cheese pasties and they look amazing. Look at the colour on them. They're nice and crispy. And look at the pastry. Lovely inside, nice and soft. And I hope you enjoyed me making this recipe for you. And I shall see you in my next video.